Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up.
Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good morning, USA. Yo, 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Wake that ass up.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Monday. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning. Can you bring them up on the screen, Red? I can't see.
What's up, Jess? How you feeling, Jess? Good morning.
Yo, I'm feeling good. I had an amazing weekend this weekend.
She high as hell.
Friday I chilled. Saturday I took my dad to go see New Edition, Boys II Men, and Tony Braxton.
Oh, Biv hit me last night and said he saw you.
Yo, get out of here.
He did. I sent you the picture.
I can't stand when people send you pictures of us when we out, yo.
The thing I love it. They do that to all of y'all. I
hate it.
Lauren, Mimi. Oh, I love it.
And then
I love it so much.
Don't say nothing. Just send it. Just drop it right there.
Just
right
to let you know.
Just
to let you know. His eyes always on you.
Clown, yo.
Okay.
Anyway, my dad had fun. Shout out to my girl Coop from Black Promoters Collective. We got backstage. We spoke to everybody. I love a grown and sexy concert, yo.
How was the show?
The show was amazing. Everybody came out. They ain't had nobody open up for them, so we ain't had to sit through, no boring acts and nothing. It was dope from beginning to end. Tony Braxton looked good. She sound good. All the mics were on. Johnny Gill took us to church. He sung everything but Give Love on Christmas Day, boy. But kept watching. He kept marching.
Christmas.
I know, but he kept marching around the stage talking about Santa's gonna get you. I'm like, okay, so drop Give Love.
Maybe that's his nickname.
No,
Santa.
But my father met everybody he wanted to. Wanye, Sean Stockman, Johnny Gill. Look, Michael Bivins was out of there. I had to catch him on his way out, pulling off and everything. Tony Braxton wanted to take pictures with my father, Birdman on the side, looking like he hating, but he wasn't. Just to let everybody know.
Oh, Birdman was there too?
Yeah,
that's
everybody.
Dope.
It was so lit. Shout out to Tawanda Braxton too. And then Sunday I had went to church, received a powerful sermon, and then went to go see Queen Afua because me and my husband are on this wellness journey. And
what was the sermon?
At the Perfecting Church.
I know, but what was it about?
Surrender, yo. Matthew 8.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Pastor Kevin Brown. And we had a different speaker yesterday. Steve, I forgot his name. He was
just,
the white
you
dude.
mean like just letting go, even though you may want things to go a certain way, but just letting go and letting God? That's what
fully surrendering to God, because a lot of us don't realize that we think just because we go to church and we read the Bible and everything that we're actually really, really, like, we got the highest faith ever, when really you haven't fully surrendered to God. And a lot of us don't want to give our power up, don't want to give things up, but we pray entitled, like, oh, I've been going to church, I've been doing this, I've been waking up every day reading the Bible. Okay, God, like, what you got for me? But that's still us being entitled. We haven't fully surrendered everything to give into Him. So yeah. And then I watched the Grammys. I mean the Oscars.
The Oscars last
night.
Yep.
I had a long weekend relaxing. I was happy to see us winning.
Dope.
Amazing.
Where y'all at, Envy? You and Lauren?
We out in North Carolina. They had the Battle of the Bands. Remember about a month ago, maybe 6-7 weeks ago, we were supposed to come down here for Battle of the Bands, but the weather canceled it, so they had to change it to this date. So this was the only date that they had open last night. And they had the Battle of the Bands, the HBCU. It wasn't a Battle of the Bands, it was more like a showcase. And it was just dope, man. The bands killed it last night, from FAMU to I think it's called Wilbur. I don't want to get it right. Wilberforce University. It was so many dope colleges, and they just went back and forth, and they were just going in. It was just a dope experience.
Why the hell was Loren LoRosa electric sliding by herself? I saw her doing the electric slide by herself.
She loved
I was
dancing.
like, that's peak musty right there. When you doing the electric slide by yourself,
and ain't nobody
around you.
I
was like, what the hell is going on?
It was like 7,000-8,000 people there. So when they played it, we were hosting
7,000-8,000 people, and she was by herself.
Yeah, so we just had finished hosting,
thinking,
and we were walking off stage, and the band was supposed to come out, and the DJ dropped before I let go, and her soul moved her to go back out there and start doing it. So
I know that's right.
Nah, I think that's
the crowd
something
was cheering for and everything.
You get bad luck doing that. Electric sliding by yourself? No.
She was enjoying herself. Well,
yes.
Let's get the show cracking. Who's joining us this morning?
Queen Afua. I don't have none of my paperwork
Queen
in
Afua.
here, but Queen Afua will be here this morning to talk about. She had her day
Her
21-day detox.
Yeah, she's talking about her 21-day detox.
Yep, and joining her will be her guy Arce and her son Legacy Ali.
Yes, and she has a day of healing on March 29th. They have yes, but Queen Afua will be here this morning.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're gonna open up the phone line to talk about the Oscars. So I hope you've seen it last night. A lot to break down. Lauren actually had to leave the event early because she was like, "I'm going to watch the Oscars. I ain't missing the Oscars for nothing." So she'll have a full breakdown of what's going on. And we got front page news next. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, salute to all the Dominicans out there. I know they are highly upset.
What you mean all the? What do you mean all the? Salute to all your fellow Dominicans. Salute your squad.
Right, what are
I'm
you
not
talking
Dominican,
about?
That's so
but salute
disrespectful.
to all the Dominicans. Dominicans right now are upset because on World Baseball, the Americans beat the Dominicans 2-1. But it was a funny call. It was a ball that the ump said it was a strike. They believe it was American umps, and that's the reason why they called that strike. So all the Dominicans are upset right now.
How you feel about it?
As a Dominican,
I didn't watch it. I'm not Dominican. I'm black. But Red. So what are the
black
Dominicans saying?
HBCU
I know they don't say
thing
wet
this
bar.
weekend.
What are they saying when they're upset? What do they say?
Red's Puerto Rican. That's
I don't
disrespectful.
know. I'm Puerto Rican.
Yo,
Okay.
You just love disrespecting your own
That's
people
crazy.
so
Well,
much. I
salute
don't
to
get
all
it.
the Dominicans out there. They cheated you guys on that strike. But anyway, what's up, Mimi?
Good morning, MV. Jess, Charlamagne, how y'all doing this morning?
Peace,
Hey,
Mimi
Mimi.
Brown.
Good morning. So we start this morning with new pressure from the White House as the conflict in Iran, it continues to grow. President Trump said he is asking several countries to help secure the Strait of Hormuz. That's one of the most important waterways in the world for global oil shipments. Now, speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump said he is in talk with about 7 other countries about helping police the strait where tensions have been rising as Iran threatens to disrupt shipping. Now, Trump also warned that the United States will be paying close attention to which allies step up. Let's listen.
We are talking to other countries about working with us. We do, that's great, and if we don't, that's right. We're always there for NATO. We're helping them with Ukraine. It'd be interesting to see what country wouldn't help us with a very small endeavor, which is just keeping the strait open, whether we get support or not. I said it to them. We will remember.
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking this question. But why should the Allies step up? What if the Allies didn't agree with the war? Are they still obligated to, step up? I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I think that's why no one is stepping up. And to your point, Iran is telling a different story about the Strait of Hormuz. In an interview with MS Now, Iran's foreign minister said the waterway is not fully closed, just only to some. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Will the Straits of Hormuz remain closed so long as this war continues?
Well, as a matter of fact, the Strait of Hormuz is open. It is only closed to the tankers and ships belong to our enemies, to those who are attacking us and their allies. It is only closed to American, Israeli, ships and tankers, and not to others.
So the countries that started the war.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But there's also sea mines in the Strait of Hormuz, which is keeping people from going, or countries from going through. So he did mention that may be a security concern, but he says that it's open to everyone besides the U.S. and Israeli forces. And back here at home, if you are starting to notice those prices rising even more, you are not imagining it. Gas prices are rising. Airplane tickets are climbing as jet fuel becomes more expensive. Yep. And a major shipping company, so FedEx and UPS, they've added new surcharges to shipping tied to the Middle East coming in and coming out. And about 2,500 U.S. Marines are now headed to the Middle East. The troops are part of a specialized Marine unit trained for mission like protecting embassies, evacuating civilians, and responding to emergencies. Now, officials say this deployment is a major increase in U.S. forces in the region, but it does not necessarily mean that a ground operation is about to begin. But we will continue to see that. But I Jess, it sounds like you've seen some of those gas prices rising.
Man, the flights and the trains. Because I sent my dad back down on the train, and the cheapest train was $437. And I wouldn't have set him in coach, but business class, and then first class 600 and up.
Gas prices have been rising. The flights have been rising. If you're taking a flight, give yourself extra time, because I don't think TSA is still not paid yet. And yesterday, I think there was a 3-hour wait. The line was outside the airport. People missed their flights, and like you said, the prices. If you're trying to get another flight, the prices are so damn high.
Yeah, just don't make any moves, any sudden moves for the foreseeable future. Seriously, wherever you at, just stay there for the time being, because it costs to move. Don't do anything you don't have to do.
Correct.
Yeah, for sure. And really quickly, I just want to say this. The fight between the White House and the media is escalating this morning. It's now turning into a debate over whether broadcasters could lose their license. So President Trump says he's thrilled that Brendan Carr, who is the head of the FCC, he's reviewing licenses for some broadcast companies. The president, of course, he's accused certain news organizations of spreading false information about the conflict in Iran. And so Carr says broadcasters that run what he calls news distortions about the war could face losing their license when it's up for renewal. So we will continue to watch that as well.
That is absolutely against the First Amendment. Okay, so what are we, Russia now? North Korea? China? We got state-run media? That's what we're going to have?
Definitely a different world. And those comments are drawing pushback from both sides of the aisle. Republicans and Democrats are upset about those comments. But coming up at 7, we're going to talk more about that boycott involving Target that we talked about last week. The pastor at the center of the controversy is responding and apologizing. So we'll get into that at 7.
Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I'm dialing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm dialing.
Calling you. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Jocelyn.
Hey, Jocelyn, good morning. Get it off your chest.
Hi, DJ Envy. I just want to say hi to you, Charlamagne and Jess Hilarious.
Hey,
I'm calling to say that I had an update for my iPhone, and I set an alarm for 3 a.m., and it didn't go off at all. My baby actually woke me up at 5 a.m., so here I am sitting in traffic.
Well, you running late?
Damn.
Yeah, I usually get to work at 5 a.m.
Oh, wow. You need us to make an excuse for you? We got you.
No, that's okay. I don't need an excuse.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I'm just happy to talk to you guys.
Okay, because I'll call your job right now and tell them what happened.
And where you calling from, Mama?
I'm calling from Culpeper, Virginia.
Virginia? Traffic in Virginia this early in the morning?
It's 6:17, boy.
6 is always a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, we hope you.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we hope you get there, at a reasonable time, and we hope your boss don't give you too much flack for it.
No, that's okay. They actually like me.
Okay.
All right, Mama. We'll get there safe.
Can I give a shout out to my husband?
Of course.
Sure, absolutely.
I just want to say hi, Devin. I love you, and I love you to my baby. He's 5 months old, Jabari.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you, man.
Hello, who's
this?
this?
Our supervisor love her. It's like, no.
Yo. What's your name, bro?
What up? This is Gio.
Peace,
Where you
Gio.
calling from?
I'm calling from Brooklyn, Brownsville.
Brooklyn, you heard? Get it off your chest, bro.
All right, I want to get off my chest is that I don't really think y'all keeping it real about the war that's going on.
Okay, tell us what we missing.
All right, so what I think that y'all missing is
we waiting, Brooklyn.
The oil.
Get it out.
Wait. I hear. Wait. I hear y'all laughing.
I hear you smoking. I hear you taking a tote of your blunt every single time. I hear you.
No, I'm smoking a cigarette. No. It's a cigarette. It's a cigarette, Charlamagne.
Okay.
It's a cigarette. I'm smoking a cigarette.
Okay, tell us what we missing in the war, bro.
Come on.
All right, what you missing in the war is this.
Oh, boy.
Everybody.
Man, you are ready for CNN right now. We need to have you on CNN, my brother.
I can't, man. I can't.
We need to have you on CNN with this. You need to be on Jake Tapper's show. You hung up on him?
Yeah, he dropped.
Damn, man. He was going to get there. You just had to give him a little bit more time. He was cranking that engine, man. He was cranking the engine. You had to give him a little bit more time, man.
Wait.
Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Eileen.
Peace, Eileen. How are you?
Get it off your chest.
I'm doing good. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and there's just been a bunch of just everything that's been going on with the world. I'm so scared for her that she just is not even just comprehending how dangerous this world is. So I have to tell her how I grew up, because I grew up, graduated high school in 2000. So I'm well aware of all the dangers. She's not. I just want her to realize that.
You know what's interesting about that, though? I struggle with that, too. But it's like, you don't want to project, all your old trauma and, insecurities in a way, and fear onto your babies. You want them to be aware, but you got to make sure you're not just, passing your trauma on to them.
Yeah, but Eileen, you got to remember, too. we did this all without cell phones, or a lot of us. Like, there wasn't no cell phones back when we were kids. You know what I mean? We just knew to come home at a certain time. There was no parents checking up on us all the time. There were no apps to make sure where we were. There was none of that. And we still survived.
Right.
Barely.
Yeah.
I don't know how we made it, to be honest with you, other than God.
She's got a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old brother underneath her. So I'm just trying to get her to realize, how powerful she is as a person. Right. And I want her to realize that she is a very beautiful, very intelligent person.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't want the world to take advantage of that.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. We understand. We understand the feeling. We all got kids. We understand.
Right. We get it. Yeah.
Well,
all right,
luck,
and
Mama.
I just want to put my cash app out there because I just lost my job and I need some money for my son's birthday.
Don't laugh, man.
I love us, man. I love us. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eileen.
It's Eileen RS Crow 9. My cash app is Eileen RS Crow 9. I really appreciate it. Any help?
Oh, crow like the bird?
Yes.
Say it again.
EIL. EEN. RS, capital RS, Crow.
Like the bird.
9. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Well, good luck, Mama.
I like a person that's honest.
I appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate anybody honest when they asking for money. Hey, man, I need some money for my son's birthday, man. I just lost my job. I respect that. Yeah. Okay?
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. It just came out of nowhere. She was like, I just...
Right.
That's how you know it was real, though.
That's
how you know it was real, though.
All right, I need some money for my kid's birthday, too. I just would throw that out there. But anyway, get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
We want to hear from you on the Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, good morning. It's Abdul from Abbey, man. Assalamu alaikum, peace.
Hey, peace, Abdul. How you doing, my brother? Walaikum salam.
I'm great, Charlamagne the God. What's going on, y'all, man?
Good morning. Black and highly favored. Yes, sir.
I just want to say that I'm blessed, black and highly favored, man. I want to say some blessings over there to y'all. It's a blessed month of Ramadan, the last 10 days, where God sent those blessings down on his people.
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I ain't want to just call in, man. I'm in a great mood, man. We got about 3 days left of fasting. Just wanted to call up there and show y'all some love this morning.
Man, hey, I know it's hard. If you're just my man, Abdul, he owned Abby's in Newark, New Jersey. I know it's hard during Ramadan when you got to be in that amazing store of yours with all that amazing food, making them amazing sandwiches.
I've been fasting for 30 years, brother.
Yes, sir.
It's a mental thing. It's all for God, so.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yes,
without these barakas coming down from God, I wouldn't even have this store this long, so.
My brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Nice.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, my Breakfast Club family. It's your boy Lovey from the Bronx.
Lovey, what's happening, King?
Lovey.
Good morning, Jess. I want to say I just got your book in, Jess. I can't wait to dive into it. So thank you.
How the hell you got the book already?
Yo, he pre-ordered it, yo. It's coming.
They don't send them out that early?
It's coming.
The book comes out April 28th.
You pre-ordered, right, Lovey?
I got... Hello?
Hello, Lovey.
All right, my B. But yeah, I want to shout out all the Pisces, too.
He just lied
shout
for no reason.
Yo.
Shout out to who, Lovey?
The Pisces.
Yes.
All my Pisces, Dr. Alfie's birthday.
Dr. Alfie Breland Noble. Happy born day, Dr.
Yes.
Alfie.
So shout out. And I want to clear the air, too. I know there was some, you had put out, I had a couple of wives. No, I don't have 2 wives.
I didn't put that.
Clear that up.
I didn't put out that you had a couple of wives. I just be trying to figure out who wifey is, and you just be shouting out different women sometimes.
Now you got people thinking because Mimi's last name is Brown and my last name is Brown, so I'm just clearing the air up. You heard?
I ain't never put you and Mimi together ever in life, Lovey. That has never happened. Never.
Nobody said
I
that.
got one wifey, so I want to clear it up. Taz, I love you, babe.
Taz told you to say that for no reason. that was totally uncalled for.
Let us know when you finish reading the book, though, Lovey. All right?
Yeah.
How the hell do you get the book? The book don't come out till April 28th. You can pre-order it now.
Did you pre-order?
Pre-order mean that you get it when the release date comes out. Tell Def Do We Parent, Jess Hilarious.
That's what I thought he was trying to do. I thought he was saying that he pre-ordered it.
He made it seem like he got it already and he just ain't start reading it yet. But get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got the latest with Loren. Loren, what we talking about today?
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning,
Oscars. Works. I am so excited to talk about the Oscars.
Okay, we'll get into that next. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're talking LL Cool, babe.
Yeah. I'm not dumbing myself down. I'm being myself.
That source is true.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything and everything. The little brown girls look at you and go, I want to be like you.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where's she going? The latest with Loren
Take me
LoRosa
through that, take me through that.
on The Breakfast Club.
LL Cool, baby.
Talk to me.
All right, guys. So the Oscars went down last night in LA, hosted by Conan O'Brien. And there was a lot going on. But the two biggest conversations of the night, of course, we were awaiting to see what would happen with one battle after another, specifically Teyana Taylor and Sinners. So the first award of the night, Teyana Taylor did not win the Oscar that she was nominated for, which was Best Supporting Actress. She lost to Amy Magdalene for Weapons. But even when she didn't win, she went crazy for Amy. Like Teyana's energy all night long was like she already knew she won. Just getting to the point where she is a part of the Oscar conversation and everything we've watched this year. When I was watching and she didn't win, I was like, dang, I wanted her to win. But I was like, yo, Teyana, like, she did Oscar season.
Yeah, Teyana won, man. You know what I mean? Teyana won. Teyana is proof that God has perfect timing. You know, God is never early, never late. And it takes a little patience and it takes a lot of faith. But what God has for you is always worth the wait. And I mean, she had an amazing season. And to your point, Lauren, she celebrated every single person who won last night. Because if you can't celebrate somebody else's success, you'll never have any of your own.
And I love that.
So salute to TT. Yeah. She won. Drop one of the clues bombs for Teyana Taylor. Damn it.
It felt good seeing her and her mother sitting in the front row of the Oscars. I love it. How she jumped up and down for everybody. But I love I was happy that Amy won that too. That was good. That was a really, really good role she played in Weapons too.
And it won't be Teyana's last time. Teyana got so many scripts on her desk. Like she's good.
The Oscar goes. I was watching an interview that Teyana Taylor did with Complex, and she was saying that like she already has so much other stuff lined up to come because of all of this that she's able to kind of like sit back and like think about what message she wants to tell through the project she's choosing, which is a great place for her to be in. So congratulations to Teyana Taylor.
And not only that, I was going to say, when she gave up, when she said she was going to stop music to pursue acting, everybody was like, don't do that, don't do this. But she said everything was in God's time, and she was absolutely right. So salute to Teyana Taylor.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And one battle after another, they took home a few awards, several awards last night, including Best Picture, which was, one of the awards that they were up against. Sinners, and Teyana and the rest of the cast came on stage, and the excitement was there too when Paul Thomas Anderson was going on stage. Teyana
put him in a headlock, honey.
Yeah, he almost didn't make it to the
people.
stage.
Yes.
He was so excited.
Now, I will say, I saw one battle after another, and I've been saw one battle after another. It was not better than Sinners, in my opinion. And I think Paul Anderson is a great director, but he didn't do a better directing job than Ryan Coogler. Yeah, but I don't want to talk about what didn't happen before we talk about what did happen.
Yes. Okay. So let's keep going on what did happen. So Sinners won 4 awards. Their costume, and it made history with some of them. Their costume designer, Autumn Derald Akropal, became the first woman in history to win the Best Cinematographer Oscar. Ryan Coogler is officially an Oscar winner. Among the awards that they won was original screenplay, and we have his acceptance speech. Let's take a listen to Ryan Coogler.
I want to thank the Academy for thinking of our movie that came out almost a year ago. This is an incredible honor. I want to thank my fellow nominees. You guys, I want to thank y'all for the gifts that y'all movies were and for y'all friendship over the past years and months. I want to thank everybody that was involved with this movie, starting with Warner Brothers. Mike and Pam, you're here. David, you're here somewhere. Everybody, all my cast and crew, please stand up. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You all are winners in my book. Y'all are winners in my book. Sevo Hani and Zenzi Kugler, you guys are the best producers in the world. Zenzi, you're the best wife and mom in the world. Every day I get to spend with you is better than the one that came before it. And to my parents who are here, thank y'all for all the memories. Thank y'all for making me believe in myself. And to my babies that are at home watching, I apologize for all the time away. Dad loves you. Memories are all we have. I hope I've given you some great ones. And when y'all blessed to live a long life and Dad becomes just a memory, I want y'all to remember this one thing. I love y'all more than anything. Thank you.
Dropping the clues bombs for Ryan Coogler, man. Best original screenplay was a no-brainer, though. That was the reason Sinners got so much praise, because it was so original, brand new IP, and it was great and performed so well at the box office. That was a no-brainer.
Yes, they went so Best Original Screenplay, which is what we just listened to, his acceptance speech for. Best Score, the Cinematographer Award that I mentioned, and then Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan won his first Oscar. Best Actor, which, he was listed as an upset after winning the Actors Award, but he won it. Let's take a listen to his acceptance speech last night.
I want to thank Warner Brothers. I want to thank Mike and Pam for believing in this dream, this vision of Ryan Coogler, and betting on a culture and betting on original ideas and original artistry. And you're an amazing person. I'm so honored to call you a collaborator and a friend, and you gave me the opportunity and space for me to be seen. And I love you too, bro. Love you to death. I would like to thank my incredible cast. Man, y'all. I stand here because of the people that came before me. Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, and to be amongst those giants, amongst those greats, amongst my ancestors, amongst my guys. Thank you, everybody in this room and everybody at home, for supporting me over my career. I feel it. I know you guys want me to do well, and I want to do that because you guys bet on me. So thank you for keep betting on me.
Dropping a clue bombs from Michael B. Jordan.
Listen, my eyes were so wet, like I was crying. That was such an emotional thing, especially when he went up there before his speech started. The tears was rolling. I was so happy for him. I was happy for all of us who won, but Michael B. Jordan, I was very, very happy about that, because you can tell he didn't even expect to win. He didn't even think he was gonna win.
He had to know.
I don't think
I saw him. He was headed into a Vanity Fair after party, and he said he had to stop because he was like, "Did I hear what I think I just heard?" But when they called his name, he like kind of stopped a little bit. Like I think it surprised him. And then when he got up there, he like shouted his mom out and his dad, and I think that was him trying to gather.
And he
himself.
still couldn't even believe it. He had to keep stopping. Like, whew, y'all, like this is real. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Because he's been working for like it's been like 25 years.
And Newark, New Jersey too. I want to salute to Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey loves Michael B. Jordan. You keep repping Michael B. Jordan. He came from Newark, New Jersey, and that's just drop a bomb.
Let's stay on Michael for a second. One of the last real superstars in Hollywood. He moves like a superstar. He talks like a superstar. He has enough mystery around him like superstars used to have. And not to mention, as you just said, Loren, 25 years, we all saw the journey.
Yeah.
Like that man took the stairs, and he earned that award because the degree of difficulty in that role, to play two different roles and to give them both two different personalities, come on, man. He earned that.
And look, so this victory makes him, so he mentioned, some of the people that have come before him, but I want to make it clear why he's mentioning that. This victory makes him the sixth black man to get in that lead actor category. So he mentioned Sidney Poitier, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith. Like he is amongst greats.
I'm glad he saluted Will Smith too, because Will Smith is banned from the Oscars for the next 10 years. So rightfully so. But I'm glad that he saluted Will Smith. Now let's talk about what they didn't get. I felt like they got robbed in the best director and the best picture category.
Can we please talk about that, okay? Because first of all, if Ryan Coogler had won that award, he would have made Oscar history as a black man, right?
Who won it again? I'm sorry.
Paul Anderson. And listen, Paul Anderson is a great director, but in my humble opinion, Ryan Coogler did the better directing job with Sinners, and I can say that because I've seen both movies. Okay, and one battle after another was. It was not better than Sinners. Okay, I didn't even like one battle after another. I told y'all that already.
Because it was
It seemed like it was slow. It took too much time. I didn't love that movie.
I love the cast, but it was too long. It was billed as a comedy, and it wasn't that funny. I didn't find it funny at all. Okay, it was not better than Sinners.
Because I fell asleep the first time. So. Yeah, but we can open up the phone lines and discuss, because I know we got to go. 800-585-1051. Did you see the Oscars last night?
I have a theory.
Open up the phone lines and let's talk about it.
Don't you and your Oscars theory. You've been viral all weekend.
I have a theory as to why they didn't win Best Director and Best Picture.
All right. We're going to take some calls.
Can I say my theory?
No, not yet.
No, we'll do it when we discuss.
I have a theory, guys.
585. Put your hand down. 800-585-1051. I can imagine a teacher in your class. Put your hand down, Leonard.
I just have a theory.
Stop biting the people.
I have a theory why they didn't win Best Director and Best Picture.
No.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk about it in a little bit. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Front Page News is next. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some Front Page News. Again, salute to all my Dominicans out there.
There you go. Finally. My. That's the word after we was waiting on.
Salute
my
to
Dominicans.
all the Dominicans out there. Of course, they have the World Baseball, and Americans beat the Dominicans 2-1. There was a controversial call that they said was a strike that was actually a ball. So salute to all the Dominicans out there, man.
I didn't even know there was a baseball game going on. I saw, Vicky, who works up here. She's Dominican. She had on a whole Dominican fit. I thought that the parade was yesterday. And
they have a World Baseball. So the Dominican team, the Puerto Rican team, the Italian team, I think the Japanese team, and of course the American team. It's great games. It's actually great games.
Okay, what is this part of, the Olympics or something?
No, I think World Baseball League. They started some World Baseball League. I guess they've been doing it every year, but now more and more. I think Major League Baseball is diving into it.
Gotcha.
It's pretty dope. Great games. They had games in Texas and games in some places I can't remember. But they lost yesterday 2-1. So I think the Americans move on. But what's up, Mimi?
Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing this morning?
Peace,
Good.
Mimi.
What's up, Mimi?
We blessed, black, and highly favored.
Good morning. So we start this hour in Hollywood where there was a few political moments last night at the Oscars. Let's start with Jimmy Kimmel. He was adding a little political commentary to the Oscar stage. So while presenting the documentary categories, he delivered a few pointed jokes about free speech, media ownership, and Melania Trump. Let's listen.
We hear a lot about courage at shows like this, but telling a story that could get you killed for telling it is real courage. As you know, there are some countries whose leaders don't support free speech. I'm not at liberty to say which. Let's just leave it at North Korea and CBS. Fortunately for all of us, there is an international community of filmmakers dedicated to telling the truth, oftentimes at great risk, to make films that teach us, that call out injustice, that inspire us to take action. And there are also documentaries where you walk around the White House trying on shoes.
Yeah, so a few pointed jokes there about free speech, Melania Trump. But the moment that people are talking about this morning was the documentary winner. It was called Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and that's getting a lot of attention for its political message. Let's listen to what the winner said in his acceptance speech.
Mr. Nobody Against Putin is about how you lose your country. And what we saw when working with this footage, it's that you lose it through countless small little acts of complicity. When we act complicit, when a government murders people on the streets of our major city. When we don't say anything, when oligarchs take over the media and control how we could produce it and consume it. We all face a moral choice, but luckily, even a nobody is more powerful than you think.
You know what I love about the Oscars? How much I don't know, but how much I learn. You know what I mean? Because we all be in our own little algorithms. Like, I'd never even heard of that documentary, but now I'm interested in watching it because I saw him win an award.
None of those documentaries, actually. There was a bunch of documentaries I never seen before in my life. But like you said, now I want to open my palette up a little and seeing some of those documentaries and even seeing some of the movies I didn't see.
Yeah, the movies. I was excited to look at some of them. But I saw a few of them that they were categorized.
Did you watch Frankenstein?
Yeah, I did. It was really good.
Was it good?
F1. A lot of movies that was nominated I saw.
I feel like I know the story of Frankenstein already, so I didn't have no...
But this is good. The cinema was great.
They ain't win nothing, though, so I don't got no sense of urgency.
They did win something,
They
win costume
They won
design.
set design. Set design, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, the documentary that we were just playing the audio from, it follows a Russian school teacher who secretly documented government propaganda in classrooms during the war in Ukraine. And another moment making headlines was Conan O'Brien. He talked about the Epstein files, or he implied a joke about the Epstein files. Let's listen.
Time since 2012 that there are no British actors nominated for Best Actor or Best Actress. Yeah. British spokesperson said, yeah, well, at least we arrest our pedophiles. So, we got that going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the funny part about that room, a lot of them can't laugh too hard because there's a lot of pages of the Epstein files that ain't come out yet. We don't know. We still don't know everybody that might be in them files. Okay.
That is a really good point. That is a really good point. Although it did get some cheers, but you're right, Charlotte. That's a really good point. We still don't know if there were some people in the room who might be implicated in all of the Epstein files. And lastly, Atlanta pastor Jamal Bryant is apologizing after confusion over a boycott involving Target. We talked about this last week. Bryant now says that was not his intention. And on his podcast, he apologized and said that he was misunderstood, or he misunderstood what the community wanted. Let's listen.
The very last thing I ever want to do is be a proponent of division or divisiveness. I failed at doing that. When it is that I called for the end of the Target fast, I was reading from a different sheet of music. I made assumptions that were not true. And I wanted to apologize to you for being a leader that was out of touch with what it is that the community wanted. The murky confusion that has taken place is that we have interchangeably used the Target fast with the Target boycott. two different things, but it is a train connected to the same wagon. And so when I made the declaration that the Target fast was over, it was mixed mingled with the Target boycott at large. I should have lent greater clarity to that.
I have absolutely no idea what Pastor Brian is speaking about. He's all over the place, and he has to know that. He's done nothing but confuse me, since calling for the end to this boycott.
Yeah, I'm confused. And if it is a fast, why did he end the fast? Like, what made him end the fast that wouldn't end the boycott?
And I saw him say that he never encouraged people to go back in Target or to start shopping there again. When you make a video in front of Target saying that the boycott of the fast is over, I mean, that implies that I guess it's okay to go back into Target. Like, I don't know what Pastor Brian is doing.
Yeah, there's still a lot of confusion behind this. But he did push back against rumors that he received money from the company to end the protest, saying that him nor his church ever received any payment from Target. And he said that his fellow activists will continue the boycott. So that's where it landed. That's what he said on his podcast.
And I just don't understand the whole production. Even if you just ended the fast, why did you have to do it in front of Target and do it? Like, I didn't understand. Like, what are you... I don't know, man.
But you still got to tell us why you ended the fast, right? You know, if you encouraging people not to go to Target, and then you just said you can go to Target, what changed?
Especially when you didn't get no concessions. But then that's even confusing, because first he said he got 3 out of the 4 concessions. Then I saw him on CNN this weekend. He said he only got 2 out of the 4. But in his statement, they said they got nothing.
So what did he get?
I don't know I'm confused.
So he said he said still boycott, but don't fast.
Just high.
Yeah. Well,
I'm trying to get clarification.
Well, yeah, yes and no, right? Because the fast and the boycott, two different things, apparently. You know, but there's this other underlying issue that the boycott, that Target changed its DEI name to something else, but he didn't want to come out and say that because then it would be like PR for Target, and Target has to say it.
But they changed it. They changed it before he called for the fast.
Yeah.
So why was why is that change acceptable now, but it wasn't acceptable a year or so ago before you started the fast? It's so confusing.
It is. It probably should have just left that alone. So absolutely, guys. Well, that is your front page news. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me at Mimi Brown TV, and for more stories, follow the Black Information Network.
All right, thank you, Mimi Brown. Now, when we come back, who's joining us, Charlamagne?
Queen Afua will be here. Who's Queen Afua got with her?
She has her son, Legacy.
Yes.
Also,
Legacy,
Arce.
Legacy Legend Ali, and Arce.
Legacy Legend is her son. He's a master chef, actually, and he does what we call healing green. So he does healthy plant-based cuisine. But also Queen Afua will be here to talk about her day of healing and her 21-day detox. Plus, just it's always good to talk to Queen Afua. Why not?
It is.
All right, we'll do that when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. We got some special guests in the building.
When Queen Afua is in the building, it's always a good day. Good morning, Queen.
Great day to you.
She brought guests. She brought gifts.
We're bearing gifts today.
That's right.
Bearing for the Breakfast Club. I promised last time I was here, I said I would bring you breakfast.
Yes, ma'am.
You did.
Okay, so I kept my promise.
Yes, ma'am.
But I also brought some gifts. Everybody, you'll get a gift, and you'll get a kit, and you'll get a 21-day detox. Everybody gonna get a 21-day detox. Because we also said the last time I was here that we're going to have the listening audience join us in a detox.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right, because everybody's got some kind of problem, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever it may be, we're going to clean it out. And we're going to change our homes, our families, our future. And we're doing it the highest that we're clean, then we can attract more blessings and greatness to ourselves. So
that's right. Who'd you bring with you?
Well, who I have? Well, it's a big deal here. With me. Okay, this is Legacy Legend Ali. That's my son. Actually, my center opened up. I was pregnant and opened up my center in my 8th month of pregnancy, and he was the one that came through the last one, and he's been strapped into this wellness ever since. He manages our factory. Keep the products going all these years. So, and then he's a vegan chef. He's a master young chef. And so he's bringing the food. So this is Legacy Legend Ali.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all.
Yes. And then we have Arce, the Magi, who is right here. And he's, extraordinary. Well, he's also a chemist. Come on now, Black Henry.
Nice. That's right.
And his soap is one of the gifts. So I do that in everybody's little gift package.
I didn't even know
because he doesn't manufacture. He
like, I know about that. You gotta sell them. We can't be giving them out. No,
and we're doing a project. This is spring clean. I'm on a 9-city ascension tour. We're on a 9-city ascension tour in 3 countries.
Liberation through Purification tour?
Liberation to Purification.
11 city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're following you.
Well, it became 3 countries. So when I started adding it up, 9 to 11, 12. So I'm going to go to Bali, and I'm going to go to the UK, and I'm going to go to Paris. But what I'm doing here in New York, in America, is I'm going to those 9 cities. And in one of the first cities, I went to the Black Caucus. That was. Am I supposed to just keep running up?
Queen, I'll let you cook.
All right?
Go ahead. You come in here and just go. Go ahead. I'll bring you back when you need
okay,
to.
Go ahead. I promise you the healing. I'm going to take care of you. Okay, so no matter what, I'm going to. How's the baby?
She's good. She's 18 months now. Oh my God, she's big, talking, walking, can't shut up. But yes, she's healthy. Thank you for asking.
Oh yeah, I remember. We connected heart to
yes,
heart.
we did.
I love it. And so I went to the Black Caucus, and I was there for the Women's Convention, and then the real transformation for me is when I went to Alabama, Birmingham and Selma.
Why Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Why Alabama?
This sister right here, Michelle Bowden, she created a museum, and it's for the first. She calls it the Mothers of Gynecology, because Dr. James Sims did experimentation on Black women. Enslaved mothers, enslaved Black women. There's 3 women that she created. They're like 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall, in medals and symbols of our culture and the restoration of us, because he was doing experimentation on their wombs. And it would not be like 1, 2, it would be 10 and more surgeries over and over again to the womb. And so the defiling of that is to return and restore us. So I'm here on this tour to reclaim us, because if you heal a woman, you heal the family.
Absolutely.
The women take care of the family, just heart in a heart level, in a dietary level, in a mind level. And when we're healthy, we can raise a nation.
Yeah.
No matter what we may be going through. So this is what it is to really inspire us. Everybody, it's time to just jump out and be your full self. Don't hold back, because we need every one of us. And even on this tour, I got a revelation last night, because I couldn't even sleep last night. I was so excited. I started talking myself into sleep. I said, well, come in the Breakfast Club Most High. So I was listening. You know what Most High told me?
What did he say?
Be bold in this statement. That the Black woman, particularly we, the ones who went through the 400 years, we must take lead. And all the other women, and I said that in Alabama as well, they will have to step behind us and follow us. We're the leaders. If there's going to be a healing on this planet Earth, because everywhere we turn is sickness. You open up your phone every day, there's another issue, there's another breakdown, there's another war, there's wars. I had Supernova, he listed 10 wars happening on the planet at one time. So who's going to shift this? It's a melanin conscious woman. See this gift right here that we have? We are tuned in and wired up to the Most High. And if we listen and get impeccable listening, is my claim to fame. If we would tune in and listen impeccably, we would break every shackle. And we will come out of every trap, because it's been traps. According to 2000 seeds, been traps that held our bodies, traps that held our mind, traps that hold our spirit. But a people such as this right here now, we can break those shackles. And so we can't hide ourselves on a rock, behind a bushel. This is the time to be everything that you came here on this planet to be. But maybe you don't know who you are. So I said detox. You'll see yourself. You'll see your power. You'll see your beauty. So I can go on and on, because I'm so caught up in the rapture of the Most High's excellence, which is you. I'm looking at her.
When you brought up James Sims, and I know that you have the Global Womb Wellness Awareness Day that you guys are doing on March 22nd. I was just reading about some of the women that he experimented on, and just some of the issues and near-death experiences that they had because of the experiments. And then I started thinking about like how we don't even know how how much what is happening to us today is so ancestral.
It's
like
continue.
Like we are taught that like we're supposed to just bear pain and certain things are going to be okay, and doctors and certain things happen. And I always thought that came from a lack of like, because you're black, I'm white, whatever. But it's like, no, it goes back to like, here's how it's always been. I never knew about this story until you said it, and I looked it up and I'm like, oh, that sounds like stuff that happens today.
Well, it's something because there's a conclusion through the Golden Gate University. So, law. I have a book coming out in July, and it's called Sacred Womb. And why Sacred Womb? Because, for one thing, black women are having the highest rate of hysterectomies because we have the highest rate of fibroid tumors. And when the book Sacred Womb came out, 45% of black women had fibroid tumors, which is the pipeline to a hysterectomy. And you think, oh, well, I don't have any more children. That's become the line. Well, you're not going to have any more children, so go ahead and take out your womb. But then, if you cannot have a third floor if you don't have a first floor.
Right.
The first floor is the uterus of your core. The second floor is your bladder. The third floor is your colon. So when you remove the uterus, the house collapses. And it doesn't just collapse physically, it collapses emotionally and mentally. And if you don't have a way back, because even if you had your womb removed, it's energetically, spiritually, she's still there. But you don't know it, and so you start to feel less of who you are. And you start to die quietly inside yourself. I have a mission, it's called, the mission is, to heal a healer, there should be a healer in every family. And in every home, there should be a wellness home. And your home becomes your wellness sanctuary. So what that means, if we all have a wellness sanctuary, then the doctor just is our supporter. The doctor can just say, oh, you're doing excellent. We're going to have nothing but good reports, as opposed to, near-death experiences. And I want to go a shout out to JJ. JJ, if you don't call me up.
Who's JJ?
Yeah. Jay, the artist.
Who's that?
No, it's not JJ.
Who's
Y'all
JJ
got to
Evans?
tell me. He said 25% of his heart is not functioning.
Ray J.
Listen, you know what? I'm from 1969. Y'all got that?
I heard about Jimmy Walker.
He's not having a good time.
No, that's what I meant. Because I've been thinking about his heart. Because the black man's heart is in trouble.
Yes.
But it's not just, that died, just heart attack, stroke. What happened to this? What happened to that? It's a heart attack, it's a stroke. And maybe they may come back halfway, but they don't come back in their full mental state or full physical state is not there. And I said, let's just have a mass healing of our men.
I want to talk about the 21-day detox. Like, it's from April 10th to May 1st. What exactly is the 21-day detox?
Well, 21-day detox is what I started as a teenager. That's really what pulled me in. And I got it through the Honorable Dick Gregory.
Ooh, salute to Dick Gregory.
I read the book, Cooking with Mother Nature.
You see, we got him on the wall right there.
Oh, wow. Right there at the top.
There he is. And he's still here. He's ancestrally here. And so he was my inspiration to get into juice therapy and to cleanse. And I read his family in his book, his 9 children, and him and his wife. And I said, wow, I related. And I started cleansing and detoxing. And it took me 2 21-day cycles. The asthma left, the hay fever, the chronic bedridden PMS. Every month I thought I was going to die. How am I going to survive? The eczema from head to toe, cleaned all that stuff out. And it was just the juicing, the herbs, the foods, the baths, the meditation, all that, and that became my life. I took that, and I've been doing that since now 60 years almost of healing myself. And the thing about the healing is you don't stop. Don't think once you get there like you're good. So the 21 days will open the doorway so that you continue to heal through the season. And so if you have 10 health problems, the first 21 days you get rid of 50% of those. Because the heaviest stuff is going to be more deep-rooted. Right? And the next 21 days, you get a 20% leaves. The next 21 days, so it's a full season, you get rid of all the issues. And in that time that you're healing, your family's also healing because now the kitchen is set up. So inside of this training, I teach you how to set up yourself in wellness. That's the first class. And then the second class is how to set up a wellness home. That becomes the most energetic way to change everything because your kitchen is now your laboratory. Right. And your bathroom is now your hydrotherapy room. That's where you do your bath. That's where you get your mind right. That's where you get your emotions right. And then in your bedroom is where you regenerate yourself. And inversion, self-massage, putting your intentions before you go to sleep. So when you rise up the next day, you wake up with not a dream, out of a dream, but into a vision. All my books are written from a vision. I would wake up and I could see it. I said, whoa. And I would write it. And I would take note. And then I would apply it. And I would see the energy come back. So whatever the issues that you're having, what we offer in the 21-day is a 21-day detox kit, which we brought here. You get your green light for your memory, your vitality, your stamina. Just pull it up.
This is the gifts for the members of the Breakfast Club.
Your mind is sharp, your energy is sharp, you're creative, everything is up. You're ready for spring, right? And it's 3 of those, 1 per week. Then you have your master herb, or the master herb of 13 herbs to detox the liver, the kidney, the gallbladder, the spleen. So really old age is a body that has accumulated a lot of poison over the years. That's really what old age is. So when you can cleanse, then all of a sudden your vitality returns back to you. So you get 3 of these. And for those who are on drugs, alcohol, fast food, or toxic relationships, it's in the blood. If you clean the blood, you clean out the relationships. And it's not for the relationship to change, you change. If you change, the relationship will change or it will phase out. There will be a shift. Every single one that comes to the 21-day detox or Sacred Women training, they now know how to heal themselves, but they also know how to heal their families. So it's an army of us. It's an uprising. We all piled up in here. It's literally, we have to do an uprise. We cannot lay back and just stay sick. We know that nature is already provided for us. Nature is the creator. The creator gave us everything. We just have to know how to use it. So I would like for you to have a little something to eat now. Just taste and give you a true evaluation.
You know what?
I was just thinking, you know how people during the pandemic, everybody was like, if all of our families could move into the same neighborhoods, or black people could own the farms and we all live together. I just thought about that because it's like, if I ever had to just live solely off of us, I'm gonna call you. You got everything right where it needs to be.
But you know, you won't have to do that in a minute, because if you're doing it, and you're doing it, and we're doing it, then we are providing for our community, for our church, our mosque, our cathedral, wherever we are the healers. Remember the prayer I gave you the prayer the last time for the women. The prayer is from our ancestors from the Nile Valley. We are the women who lighten the darkness. We have come to lighten the darkness. It is lightened. We have overcome destroyers. We are there for those who weep, who hide their faces, who sunk down. They looked upon us then. We are the healers.
What is this?
Legacy?
It smells great. What is this?
This is the healing greens.
Okay.
We don't do salads because salads are bland, and you're going to have salads for nutrition. We get that. But we want to make food fun, flavorful, with nutrition.
This is crazy over here.
Crazy good.
So this is kale.
And that's where the healing starts. The healing starts with you ingest into your body. There we go. So the first dish with the greens ones is the smothered. That's the healing greens smothered avocado kale, divine. And then the second one is the carrot tuna supreme, healing greens carrot tuna supreme. So I took starting with the first one. We're taking out kale, which is very popular right now, and you can get your kale, but people don't really know how to make the kale. You cook it, how we really do with it. So we definitely put a lot of love into our greens, and so that's what soulful cooking is about. That's what soulful cooking is about. So I took the same size of soulful cooking, but we did it with more plant-based raw living.
What is this paste?
So that right there is the carrot tuna. That's that's the pulp of carrot.
Tuna?
Instead of using fish or tuna, you can use the carrot pulp.
You can live with this. You can live with something like this.
Every day, all day.
Ooh.
Ship it to me.
That's it. He caters. And he also as a personal chef. So if y'all need somebody to come to your house and get you right,
because we be starving.
I got that card. He's my Helen Grease manager, so he'll definitely raise some.
When you go out for dinner and you order a kale salad, right? And you be trying to make it taste, because kale is like, I feel like everybody doesn't just love kale, But I order kale salads all the time, and they're not healthy. This is very healthy.
Like,
you said
it's
but it tastes so good.
Well, you know that comes up.
You can order a kale salad and put bacon all over it with a bunch of ranch dressing.
We defeat the purpose.
Vegan bacon.
I haven't done bacon in a kale salad in a long time. I did a beet. I had a beet salad the other day, and it was really, really good. But sometimes I feel like when you're trying to eat, like I love kale, I love beets. They don't always like they put like the different fruits with it. Normally, is it like a tangerine or something? They normally use? But they don't. The sauces don't always hit together well. It'd be something missing. This right here. This is good.
I want you to envision when doing soul food, you know, Big Mama or those in the kitchen doing Thanksgiving and Christmas, during those holidays, are in the kitchen, and you feel the love, and you can smell it from upstairs when you're waking up, and the seasonings and the nurturing and love, and that's the energy I put into my food. Because my grandma wasn't just doing the soul food, but because my mother is plant-based, you know, she incorporated that into our livelihood, and so as a result, but me also seeing my grandmother do her lifestyle too. Combining soul food but doing it plant-based and doing it through raw living was the inspiration. So when I'm making these greens, it's love, it's the intention to detail, it's the flavor profile, and we have fresh garlic, fresh olive oil, cayenne. These are things that only taste good.
Medicine food.
Yes, it tastes good. It's sun-dried tomatoes. It's cleansing and healing.
This carrot tuna salad. Boss.
All right, so listen.
So I'm one of the chefs of the Queen of Food Detox program too. So I'll be also carrying to the students, supporting them, and prayerfully we can do some sound healing frequency to them and some fitness as well. I'm throwing it all out there because we're gonna make sure Queen has all the support.
What is womb healing exactly for people who don't know?
It's so that we don't have to suffer anymore. You know, that's what it is, because we're suffering. And I'm very clear. If a woman is suffering in her womb, her mate is suffering. It's the same. He has prostate issues, if you have womb issues. And if he doesn't, and he may not have erectile dysfunction, but by the time he's 45, he'll start questioning himself. And then by the time he's 50, going on 60, now he's angry because now he cannot have an erection, and you cannot have the same relationship, and it causes stress in the union, and of course he makes him feel smaller because he feels his power is in his loins, so we can get him alive again. But we have to get alive. So this Womb of Wellness Day is really for the family. And literally, when you heal a woman, you do heal a family.
That's
because
right.
women always, when women come to me for private consultation, you know what they always say? You know, what about my husband? After I'm talking to them for 10 minutes, you know what, my husband, and what about my child? You know, my mother, she's going through this. That's how women come into the consultation. They take the whole family with them. Right, so since they take the family with them, they might as well know how to take care of the family. So I want to empower everyone. I don't even say I heal you. I say I'm going to teach you how to heal yourself. So on Womb Wellness Awareness Day, it's also just letting women know from having hysterectomy, cesareans. This is a quote coming out of the Golden Gate University Law of Law. It says hysterectomies, mastectomies, breast removed, wounds removed, and cesarean sections are frequently alleged as unnecessary operations. And of all major surgical procedures, hysterectomy is probably the most abused. And there's one sister, she's going to actually show how, I'm going to go to her home and take care of her. I won't say who she is, but she's going to let everybody know. And I had a talk with her physician. Her physician was so beautiful and open. And I said, well, how is she, okay, she's going to have a hysterectomy. That's what she's slated for. She said, yes, she is. And I said, so why is she having a hysterectomy? She said, because she's in a lot of pain. I said, well, I can help get out of that pain in about a week or so. She said, oh, okay. Well, then maybe she won't need to have the hysterectomy. I said, well, how is her uterus? Is her uterus healthy? Yeah, her uterus is healthy. I said, so then why are we taking the uterus out? Right. If it's just about the pain, and we can get rid of the pain. But she said she don't know how to get rid of the pain. I said, well, I know how to get rid of the pain. Now, I haven't got to a house yet. She done got so high in mind because she now has no more pain. I said, remember, I still got to come to your house because you're half done. You're not all the way done because the fibroid is still there. It's going to kick back in. It's going to be a vengeance. Yeah. So, yes, this is what this is about, to let the women know that there are alternatives. Yeah. There are preventive ways to take care of yourself and not suffer.
At what age should because when I was younger, I used to hear the word womb, and I always thought like that's just like an older woman, you're about to be pregnant, or you can't.
The first time that they have their menstrual flow, they need to go to a rites of passage. This fall, I'm going to have young daughter's rites of passage, because when time they're 13, they're supposed to know. I have a rites of passage, which was registering now. And that is for adult women, because we miss that because we've been stolen, and our culture, our language, our legacy, our way of healing has been removed, but we have to put it back in, and that's what Sacrament does. So when the time they're 13 years old, they're supposed to have this information. how to take care of themselves. And if not, they're going to be on the internet searching for the wrong things. And we're going to have to really bring the fathers back into the homes, not necessarily in the home, because until the man is well, he's going to just bring back havoc. We got to have healthy men and healthy women and healthy families so that we can communicate not with fisticuffs. That's not a way of communication, because that's how children are impacted by how the parents are.
Right.
And how the parents are, how the child becomes. And then the child grows up and gets the same relationship all over again. And that's systemic. And the trauma continues to fester in the family. So we can change that. So the younger you are, the better the healing. Matter of fact, before you conceive, I said there's so many, myself and working with Lathan, she's rescuing the babies in the womb by rescuing the mothers and changing their lifestyle to healthy living and giving the teachings and going through the doula work. I wish I had the doula work when I was carrying my children, because I would have not had such a crisis during each labor. I'm a victim of having cesarean sections, and when I realized I didn't need to have another one, but I was said, if you don't have this, go ahead and have it, you could die. You know what I had to do? I said, you know what? I have enough information. She said, doctor said, here, take this form and just say, if you die in your childbirth, you take responsibility. I said, give me my paperwork. Give me my paperwork. But what happened is, she's trying to protect me, so she told my family. By the time I got home, my mother, my father, their father sat me down and said, why are you so defiant? Why are you going to guess? I'm not going to guess anybody. I'm going for myself. I'm going for my children. I want to have a natural birth. So for me, it was raising my children. I was at war.
That's what Latham did for us. Our second daughter was C-section. And so they told, they tell you that you got to have C-sections every time you get pregnant now. And Latham was like, no, that's not the case. So Latham had
Do you see why I needed a doula back then?
Absolutely.
Right? And nobody around me understood that but me. So I'm talking to myself, and my family think I'm fighting against them. No, this is, you have knowledge, information. And that's why having this day is the knowledge that she has as one of the lead voices of the doula work.
That's right.
Yes, and the knowledge that midwives have. And I'm a granny midwife. I've delivered babies. So I understand learning to be self-reliant, where you can raise your family holistically and prevent a lot of issues. Removing organs, that's not the way. That's not healing, to remove the organ. So if we use the principles of natural healing and just acknowledging, I'll tell you, when I went to Alabama, there was a room that was set up. It's in dedication to the mothers of gynecology. And there was 50 midwives and doulas and granny doulas, and there was on the wall as art and recognition. And then Michelle said, Rowell said, Queen, look up. I looked up and I said, I almost fell down to the floor, but I had to be cool. Rolled out the building, wanted to jump down the street. I was up on the top in a heart, and everyone was underneath it. I said, okay, so that's my Grammys.
Wow. Wow.
To be recognized that the womb wellness work I've been doing since the 60s is magnified to this level that we're becoming conscious. So to have this day was really inspired by my daughter Sharice Rashida. So this Womb Wellness Awareness Day is to just make us aware that we can take care of ourselves and that we don't have to suffer, and that we all have a piece of the information.
QueenAfua.com, and go register for her 21-day detox, as well as check out the Women's History Month celebration. And the Day of Healing is March 29th from 2 to 8 at
Quabbin Mansion in Brooklyn, New York.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Legacy legend Ali
Yes.
for this
Yes.
degree. Healing
Give thanks,
Thank
family.
you, Rajay.
And we love having you up here. So
Definition of tribe.
Pull up,
I enjoy doing
we got you.
But I would like to this is my vision, if you don't mind. In closing, first of all, I love coming here. I feel like we are in a family reunion every time I come. But with coming here lets me see the possibilities, and it's called Now. 21 days. I would like to say in April, everyone start preparing now. Preparing, cut back on the junk and the fast and the process. Write down your vision, get clear, talk with your family so that whoever in the family is ready, get started together. And then when we start on the 10th, let me come back again and just take everybody through, maybe 10 minutes, and I'll take a Uber up here and just say, this is the first week. This is things you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll send a manual out. You'll see the menu plan, the checklist, the shopping list, the 4 dietary choices, the flexitarian, the vegetarian, the live food eating, the juicitarian. You can see all the levels, and they can establish what they want. And then let the whole. Where else could we have such an event?
That's right.
But the Breakfast Club.
Appreciate you. My husband been trying to meet you for a long time. He knew about you before I found out about you, so I appreciate you. And black.
That's all right.
And black.
Thank you, Queen Afua.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
the
you for
Breakfast
having
Club.
all of us. Thank you for having all of us.
Let's get right to the latest with Loren.
Your talk, LL Cool, babe.
Yeah, I'm not dumbing myself down. I'm being myself.
That sources trust.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything and everything.
The little brown girls look at you and go, I want to be like you.
Take me through that, take me through that.
She gone. The latest with Loren
Take me
LoRosa
through that, take me through that.
on the Breakfast Club.
LL Cool, babe.
Talk to me.
All right, guys. So I know we had mentioned, we didn't mention in the latest, but you guys, have talked about Delroy Lindo and what didn't happen for him at the Oscars last night. So Spike Lee actually was caught by Variety as it was post Oscars, and they were having a conversation about, what he was excited about, and he brought up Delroy Lindo and the disappointment around that. Let's take a listen.
What did you think about the show in general?
Good. No. I mean, everybody has their favorites, and I want a little more love for Sinners, but
It'll come, do you think? Are you hopeful the more change?
last night I was telling everybody, they won already. Despite what the outcome was tonight, they won, and this film's going down in cinematic history.
And Ryan is the future of Hollywood, as they say.
He's here. I mean,
He's
it's
here.
not like we're waiting on it. He's here.
He's now.
He's here.
And a woman won for Best Cinematographer. That was amazing.
Michael B. Jordan, come on. Who doesn't not love Michael B. Jordan?
But my one big disappointment, my brother Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, I wanted Delroy to win too, but like I said, Sean Penn was good in One Battle After Another, even though I didn't like the One Battle After Another movie.
Sean Penn was good.
Sean Penn.
And you know what I do, and I always say this, regardless, people say they already won, but having the hardware is also nice. These actors, these actresses, these directors, they want that hardware too. So I'm glad they were able to get that hardware.
Yeah, we just say that to make ourselves feel better.
Yeah.
But the reality is, you did actually win in life. Like he said, Sinners is going to go down in cinematic movie history. And Sinners should have won Best Picture last night. We've all seen One Battle After Another. I personally didn't like One Battle After Another. Okay,
I didn't either.
I thought it was too long.
I
And
fell asleep on it once the first time. I tried to watch it the second time. This wasn't a good movie.
They said it was a comedy. I didn't find it funny at all. But
it was some cool
I didn't
parts
dislike
in
it,
but
I did think that Sinners. I was surprised by a couple things that happened last night when it came to Sinners.
Just Best Picture and Best Director.
Yeah,
those are the things I felt like Sinners should have definitely took on.
Well, there was another conversation that came out of the Oscars. They do the in memoriam during all of these award shows, like from music to film to everything. And these in memoriams, look, it's a long year. They try to include everybody that they can. But last night when they did the in memoriam and they honored, Diane Keaton and so many other people, they did not show James Van Der Beek, Eric Dane, or Malcolm Jamal Warner. There were a few other people as well too. Yeah. Now, okay. So let me just say. So I reached out to Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom's. It's like his organization that his mom has, but there's a publicist for them. I haven't heard back yet, so I'm not for sure if they even feel like it was a miss. Because Shonda Rhimes.
Malcolm is more television though.
But he still should have been. He should have been recognized.
I'm glad you said that because that's the argument right now around Malcolm Jamal Warner and Eric Dane, who we know was a part of the Grey's Anatomy family. And Shonda Rhimes was on the carpet, or not on the carpet, but she was speaking to ET, I believe, after the show, and she talked about Eric Dane not being mentioned and kind of made the same sentiments. Let's take a listen.
We haven't seen you since the passing of Eric. I still can't believe Eric Dane is gone.
You know, Eric was an incredible human being, and I still say is because it's very hard for me to believe he's gone. He was a huge loss for us. He was a huge loss for the Shondaland family, for the Grey's Anatomy family, and honestly, the people that he knew, he was just a wonderful, wonderful giving guy that I don't know that everybody understands how amazing he was.
Fans noticed he was left out of the In Memoriam tribute tonight. Don't you feel like he should have been included?
Well, he's not a movie star, you know, and I feel like when the Emmys come around, he will be, you know, immortalized the way he should be. We can't fault the Oscars for the fact that they're looking at movies and there were so many people who are lost, but Eric was unique to television, and I can't wait to see what they do with him.
Shonda's right. I mean, I don't know anything about that world, but Shonda Rhimes would. It was just common sense to me. Then I'm like, well, that's not television. So,
but what about Malcolm?
Malcolm's not film either.
He's done a bunch of films though.
Yeah, but Malcolm's saying he's not a movie star.
Yeah, Malcolm's a TV star.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, that's one of the things that came out of it. And now there is a video of Teyana Taylor. She is like on the carpet and she was trying to get back. So after, like, when awards happen, right, and you get your award, all of the cast, you guys go do all the post interviews, and then there's photos and things that happens. So Teyana Taylor was trying to get back to the stage with another one of her co-stars from one battle after another. And there was an incident that went down with a security guard. So I'm going to let us take a listen to the incident, and I'm going to explain what happened.
You're a man, but you're a handsome female. No backstage. Because he's putting his hands on the female. What are you doing? He literally shoved me. He put it in her. He was damn near shoving her.
Stand up for yourself.
So, according to sources, there was a security guard that was basically trying to block Teyana Taylor as she was heading back to the stage to take that cast photo. It's the best picture photo with the rest of her cast. And I guess in him trying to block her, the way that he moved her out of the way, she didn't like it. It was her and Pam Abdi who's one of the co-heads of Warner Brothers, actually, not one of her co-stars. But so they're trying to get back for that photo, and he's blocking the stage, and she didn't like the way that they were moved around. So she said it, and I don't think she was wrong for saying it.
No, I don't even. And then there was a lady who was also challenging her as well. Like, she didn't just get shoved. You know what I mean? And did you see that? Like, the lady with the gray hair and her whole install was showing.
And I think
the
that there were
wig part.
I think that there were people too just trying to like move it along
diffuse
and what was happening in the moment. Yeah, but that's why I wanted to provide some clarity to it, because the way that it's picking up is it's just like this random thing just happened. And we've seen on carpets, whether it's like over a can or like wherever, where, you know, like guards, they don't always know who's who and who's supposed to be there. So they're doing their job. But, you know, as a person, you don't want to be touched in ways that you don't want to be touched. So
they should have guards there that don't know who are some of these people that are nominated. Then, and that's the problem. If her cast just won and she's going up for a picture and you know she's in the movie, they should have some guards there that know who's who.
Come on, how do you not know who she is? She's sitting on the front row. She's nominated in every category. Like, they showed her. She had like the most FaceTime, most screen time yesterday. Like, how you not know who she is?
I tell you one thing. It's just been amazing watching God guide Teyana Taylor all these years. Okay, she's another one who the journey has been very long, but you know, she was right where she was destined to be last night. Drop on the clues on to Teyana Taylor.
Always. And then, well, I have to wrap
That's
up.
it. You have to wrap. You're
yes,
very
I have
late.
to wrap up. I did want to tell
All
y'all
this
because
negativity.
we mentioned the first. Shut up.
You have to wrap, Lauren.
We mentioned.
Wrap, Lauren.
I'm wrapping it up. I just want to tell y'all that with the In-N-Out Burger thing, Michael B. Jordan was there because the food at the award shows is just snacks. They had a moderately Happy Meal, so he went and got more food. I just wanted to explain why he was there.
All right. Explain why he was
okay. Thank you, Lauren.
In-N-Out Burger. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, Charlamagne.
Yeah, 4 after the hour, man. We need Rebel Wilson's PR team to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with them this morning. Damn it. Okay.
All right.
I think
we'll get to that next.
Jed Wallace and Melissa Nathan, you need to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with you, please.
That's right. And then we're going to open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We're talking to Oscars. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Made it. Don't be out here acting like a donkey.
Hee-haw, bitch. Hee-haw.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I'm a big boy. I can take it. If he feel I deserve it, ain't no big deal.
I know Charlamagne guy gonna have some funny slick say out his mouth.
If you gotta say something you may not agree with, doesn't mean I'm mean.
Who's getting that donkey?
That donkey. That don't.
Donkey of the Day right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the Donkey of the Day, but, like, I mean no harm.
Hey, Donkey of the Day for Monday, March 16th goes to Rebel Wilson's PR team. In particular, a digital fixer named Jed Wallace and an entertainment publicist named Melissa Nathan. Now, according to The Hollywood Reporter and TMZ and Entertainment Weekly, Barstool, and damn near every publication on the planet, there was leaked audio that revealed a plot by Rebel Wilson's PR team to smear a movie producer as a sex trafficker. Okay, according to The Hollywood Reporter, and I'm reading this verbatim, amid an escalating legal feud between Rebel Wilson and the film's producer Amanda Ghost, more evidence is emerging of PR firm the agency's group connection to anonymous attack websites. Now, back in February, The Hollywood Reporter ran an article titled "Inside the Secret Smear Machine That's Targeting Hollywood." And that article accused Jed Wallace and Melissa Nathan of allegedly being behind a number of smear campaigns against people in Hollywood. Okay, and this new audio obtained by The Hollywood Reporter pretty much confirms it, okay, because you can hear a PR strategist named Jed Wallace allegedly discussing creating anonymous websites and spreading extremely serious accusations about Amanda Ghost, saying she was involved in sex trafficking and was rounding up women for wealthy clients. The idea is to push this narrative online, okay, so it blows up. Let's listen to the audio.
Here's the deal with Rebel, and I think you, me, and Brian, and maybe Katie, since she'll write this thing. What we have to do is the biggest piece here is that we have to connect Amanda Ghost with Vlotnik. And I was just like, so basically what we need to do is we need to create a path where we expose Amanda Ghost as like the new Heidi Fleiss. Like she masquerades as the reason why she sucks so bad at music is because she's actually getting hookers for Vlotnik, right? And that's what she does. She's an absolute madam, and that's why she's so lethal, blah, blah, blah. But he's right. Like, we can't just do like, oh, she's a bitch, she sucks. It's like, it's gotta be really, really heavy and connected to something that heavy. So we'll talk about that tomorrow too.
That was Jed Wallace, a digital fixer, allegedly talking to Melissa Nathan, a PR. Nasty, nasty, nasty work, okay? First of all, let's be clear. None of this is new, okay? People have been hiring publicists to spread negative, even criminal stories about folks for at least the past 6 or 7 years because they know we live in an era where an accusation can cause you to lose things, all right? Rebel Wilson is having a legal feud with Amanda Ghost, and instead of settling it legally, they decide to allegedly invent a criminal conspiracy, okay? A criminal conspiracy website about this person. Now, Rebel Wilson has denied any involvement in the smear sites, but these recordings being introduced as evidence are raising serious questions about, who was behind the online attacks. Now, I saw the good brother Pusha T retweet this post with the caption, "Interesting." Why? Why did Pusha T repost that? Probably because he's been a victim of this same tactic. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but I saw Kevin Clancy of Barstool post something about this situation I found interesting. And he had the caption, "Top Hollywood crisis PR firm accused of inventing sex trafficking allegations in Rebel Wilson smear campaign. Also rep Johnny Depp, Justin Baldoni, and Drake." Let's listen to what Kevin had to say about this situation.
All right, we got big drama coming out of Hollywood as Rebel Wilson's PR team allegedly attempted to execute a smear campaign saying that a Hollywood producer was a sex trafficker despite the fact that they had no evidence. This is a big deal because that PR firm, the agency group, also represented Drake, Johnny Depp, and Justin Baldoni. So that is now 4 celebrities involved in very high-profile public disputes where the opposite side is getting smeared. Drake versus Kendrick, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, and Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively. Those are 3 examples where internet slander was a huge piece of their PR campaign. And now it makes me wonder if this PR firm is just making this shit up.
I'm eating some apple cinnamon oatmeal right now. Listen, if even half of this is true, and it's very hard to deny the leak recording, if even half of it is true, okay, that means if you have a business dispute with a person or a rap feud or you just simply jealous and envious, you can just go to a PR team and say, let's put out a lie that the producer is running a sex trafficking ring, put it on anonymous websites and X profiles, and let it go. All right? Do you all realize how many people this is happening to on the regular? All right? These people aren't doing PR. They are running reputation destruction units. And it's not just them. This is just what's allegedly happening at a large PR firm. There are people doing this at home right now. Okay, with fake X pages and bots running full-fledged smear campaigns on people because they know they can feed it to the worldwide nigger net, and the worldwide nigger net is going to feast. Okay, Edgar Allan Poe once said, "Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see." In this digital age, okay, when you know people aren't playing fair, how can you even trust what you see? And that's the problem with the internet age. Okay, when people get into disputes, people don't like you. They try to destroy your entire existence online. They'll allegedly create fake sites and push wild criminal accusations. For what? Just because they don't like you? I want it all exposed, okay? And trust and believe this Rebel Wilson situation is just the beginning. And I want everyone out there who participates in this type of behavior to know that energy is going to come back to you, okay? All of y'all, all right? Jed Wallace allegedly, all right? Melissa Nathan allegedly, Rebel Wilson, you made a whole career making people laugh, but there's an old saying, okay, the same thing that makes you laugh will make you cry. And when the jokes stop and the lawsuits start, oh, the punchlines will be you. Please give Rebel Wilson's PR team the biggest hee-haw.
I can't wait for them to be exposed.
Oh, it makes
everybody to be exposed.
It makes my apple cinnamon oatmeal taste so much better.
Oh, that's right.
Knowing that they're gonna be exposed. Okay, it's good. In fact, it's already done. Just be patient.
All right.
Just thank you. Be patient.
I'm being patient. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir. Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Did you see the Oscars last night? What were your thoughts? Let's discuss when we come back, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we're talking about the Oscars last night. Did you see it? What were your thoughts? 800-585-1051. What did you think, Jess?
I mean, I think it was overall, I think the Oscars were great. I do feel like Sinners should have won over one battle after another with the what category? Best Picture for sure. But I think everything else was great. It was great. And I saw a lot of the things that won.
I seen Misty Copeland perform. My kids were excited about watching Misty
Miles
Copeland
Canton
perform.
It was amazing overall. And then I love seeing the cast of Bridesmaids back together. I love Melissa McCarthy. She looked great. Everybody, I mean, they white people, but they my peoples though.
I do want to say, speaking of performances, for anybody out there who was upset that Sinners didn't win Best Song to the K-pop Demon Hunters Golden, y'all ain't got no kids then. Y'all ain't got no kids because that song, I know that song damn near verbatim, and I'm done hiding now, I'm shining like I'm born to be. If you got kids, you've been hearing that song for the last 365 days. There was nothing in that category touching Golden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm mad that they cut them off though. When they went up there to win their Oscar, they cut them off. That
was so funny.
That was so messed up.
That was hilarious.
That was
that was hilarious. That was a shut the F up.
Damn.
And then the other guy started jumping up and down like she could make him stop. Like, nope, beat it. Okay. I thought they only did that to us. Get up out of here.
Right. Well, you did see when Ryan Coogler got his award, he was like, I need y'all to stop because you know how they fast to cut people off, and I need to get this off. So he understood it.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the phone.
Hold on. I want to say something. Okay. Yes, I saw one battle after another, and it was not better than Sinners, in my opinion. So Sinners should have won Best Picture. And I think Paul Anderson is a great director, but he didn't do a better directing job than Ryan Coogler. And I have a theory as to why they didn't win Best Picture and Best Director.
Why?
They didn't let enough stay in the Baptist for them to get Best Director and Best Picture. Okay. If they would have let a couple more stay in the broadcast, they would have won Best Director and Best Picture. What? By the way, I'm joking. Okay.
No.
I have to say I'm being sarcastic nowadays, or somebody will clip it and make it a headline. Charlamagne God says Sinners didn't win Best Picture and Best Director because the BAFTA didn't have more in there.
Exactly.
But I bet you if they'd have let a couple more niggas stay in the BAFTA, they'd have won Best Director and Best Picture.
But I will tell you this: if Tiana Taylor wasn't in that movie, I don't think I would have watched it like that. Though.
I don't think a lot of people
because it was just cool.
Like
it wasn't
I would have watched it.
Movie.
I loved it. Tiana, trust me, Tiana being in the movie definitely made me watch it more. And Regina Hall. But Paul Anderson is a great director, and I mean that's a phenomenal cast. Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn. I would have watched it anyway.
I thought it should have been a lot better for that cast. Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn. I thought it could have been a lot better.
It was just too long.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a priority for me to watch it if Regina Hall, Tiana, wasn't in it. But yeah.
And it was too long, and they said they built it as a comedy. It was nothing funny about it. Like, I didn't laugh not one time.
And I was a little confused.
It just seemed a little off when they robbing the bank and they got no masks on, and it just seemed very, very unrealistic. Yeah. But anyway,
but it was a great cast, though. Great cast.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Melissa.
Hey, good morning. What did you think about the Oscars last night?
I thought it was great. I want to congratulate Michael B. Jordan, who was a North Native like myself. Mm-hmm. And we also attended the same high school, Arce High School. So I'm super proud of him. I'm just filled with emotion on this Monday morning.
That's what's up, man.
And congratulations to everyone.
It's great. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And salute to Chewy. Chewy's a DJ out here.
Salute to my guy, Chewy.
He's from Newark, and we were talking last night. He actually played AAU with Michael B. Jordan, and we were just talking about Michael B. Jordan as a young man, as a kid, and they said he was always humble, always nice, always into his work, never into anything else but working and playing basketball. Mm-hmm. And they just said that he the whole Newark should be proud, and he deserves this. So salute to Chewy.
He definitely deserves it. He earned it.
Hello, who's this?
This is Ayana.
Hey, Ayana. Good morning. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Erie, PA.
Okay. What do you think about the Oscars last night?
I think they robbed Ryan Coogler. Like, I tried to watch that movie with Tiana Taylor and Regina Hall, but I just couldn't get into it. But Sinners, man, I watched that movie like over 100 times. Everything about it was everything. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like they robbed him. That movie, how could you get into it? I don't even know what it was about.
Yeah, I didn't like one battle after the other either. I mean, you don't want to say certain things because you got our people in there like Tiana Taylor, Regina Hall. Yeah. But that movie,
exactly.
that movie wasn't good. Word.
Yeah, I tried to support it because of them, but I couldn't even get into it. I was like, what is this? I just didn't get it. And I feel like Ryan Coogler got robbed. All 16 nominations, they should have won. That's what I feel like.
Not all 16 now, because we ain't gonna sit here and act like the K-pop Demon Hunters didn't have the best song with Golden.
Yeah.
All right, you got kids, I'm sure.
And Avatar won over there, man.
But my son is 36 years old, and I didn't see that movie. But I kind of watched that performance. I wasn't impressed. I would have rather seen the guys from Sinners perform on that stage than them Korean people or whatever they were.
God damn, now stop it now. See, we was doing just fine. We was doing just fine. We don't do that. We're not going to do that this morning. We're not going to do that to them this morning. Now stop it. See what I'm saying? We was doing just fine. Okay?
If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Oscars last night. Now, we were talking Sinners. They were nominated for 16 awards. They picked up 4. And we're asking, what are your thoughts on the Oscars? Hello, who's this?
Hello, yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Rita. I'm calling from Long Island.
Okay. What did you think of the Oscars?
I just thought that it was amazing. And I salute and shout out to my people. And I want to say that God makes no mistakes. And that was a timely present that each and every one of them received. My granddaughter, who lives in Brooklyn, she saw Michael Jordan in Brooklyn. And I want to say that I believe that she was at an ice cream shop or getting ice cream. And she said, Nana, when I looked at him, I realized that's who it was. And she said he didn't say anything, but he spoke to me with his eyes. And she said he asked me, because I was with a group of friends, to just let me do what I'm doing. And she said, and I heard it, and I let it happen.
What?
And I just, she allowed him to have his day without being exposed. Because she said we would have ran all over him.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Got you. And I want you to say it's Michael B. Jordan now. There's only one. There's one Michael Jordan, and there's the Michael B. Jordan. Yes, it's got to be clear about that now. Okay.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Don't forget the B.
Jordan. Okay, that's right. That B got to go with him.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's for boy, it's for baby, it's for everything. And I just salute our people. It's to see that presence. It was almost like the White House. We're there, and I know that we're going to continue to be there. And for each and every one of us of color who didn't get it last night, trust and believe you're going to get it. Because if God brought you that far, He's going to bring you even further.
That's right.
So that was a testimony to our young people. Don't give up, because it could be 100 years from now, and you might be that 100, or your grandchildren to get in it. but we did wonderful. And I watched Sinners 4 times.
There you go.
And I
Thank you, Mama.
also want your station to know we listen to you from 8 to 80.
Yes,
I am
ma'am.
a woman of big numbers, and I still love you. So I want to celebrate your station this morning also.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Queen.
you so much.
We appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so
I
much.
just want to say one thing about Michael B. Jordan, too, is I've been to a lot of places with Michael B. Jordan, just out and about or doing a press run or him giving back to Jersey or Newark. And unlike a lot of these other actors, when they see people and they're doing things and they're saying they're not in the mood or they're with their family or whatever, which I respect, I've never seen Michael B. Jordan do that. I've always seen him stop. I've always seen him take a picture. I've always seen him have a conversation when the cameras are off and the cameras are on. So I just want to say salute to Michael B. Jordan.
He
I've
went
seen
to
him with my own eyes.
he was celebrating that In-N-Out burger last night. He had the Oscar.
I seen that,
He
yeah.
had the Oscar and
Wow.
In-N-Out burger
burger.
last night.
That's what's up.
Yes, he sure did. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Nas from Brooklyn.
Hey, Nas from Brooklyn. Talk to us. What's your thoughts of the Oscars last night?
It was great. I loved it. But I just wanted to know, I don't take no credit from the other ones that won the Oscars. But why Samuel Jackson has never won an Oscar?
I mean, who says he won't?
What'd she say?
She said, why Samuel Jackson hasn't won an Oscar? Well, I mean, Samuel Jackson has had a lot of amazing roles. What role do you think he should have won an Oscar for?
I just feel like out of all these movies he played the most out of all of them. Why he didn't win an Oscar for at least something?
I know he was up for Best Supporting Actor for something. I don't remember what it was. Best Supporting Actor. No. In his life.
A while ago, yeah.
I forgot which movie it was. Oh, Pulp Fiction. In Pulp Fiction, he was up for he was up for Best Supporting Actor in 1995, and he got an honorary Oscar in 2022.
But I don't feel like that's good enough.
Listen, Samuel Jackson's
He did
still alive
in
and
a lot
kicking.
of other movies. Squad was a good movie.
Which one?
Squad.
Did
don't
you
even
like
remember
the
Squad.
Did you like the Oscars last night?
Yeah, it was cool. Salute to Michael B. Jordan, though. I love him.
Absolutely.
And I support him. That was nice. Nice speech. And I support all 6 of them.
Tiana,
And they black.
Tiana was a part of the wins. You know what I mean? Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
And I also want to say salute to Timothy Charlamagne. I'm so glad he didn't win anything.
Oh, all right. I was
I'm
going to say
so
he
glad.
went.
He was nominated 9 times.
I stand with the ballet singers and the opera singers.
He was cheering when Misty Copeland was performing. I seen him cheering.
He better cheer when Misty Copeland was performing. Misty Copeland probably wouldn't have been on that stage if it wasn't for Timothy Chalamet, defecating all over ballet singers and opera singers.
Jesus.
They did that just to spite him.
Damn.
Okay?
9 nominations. Ain't one.
Okay, but no, yes.
She killed it too. Misty killed it. Misty Copeland killed it. My kids were so happy to see her perform.
I bet.
It was amazing. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Howie from the Bronx. Stand up.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, brother? You watched the Oscars last night, bro?
No, I actually didn't get to see the whole. I just seen the news and the numbers took them up.
Your phone breaking up, brother.
Oh, can you hear me better?
No, not really. All you did was move to the left.
Right,
Talk about, can you hear me better? You ain't do nothing to your phone.
Right.
But
I
move
think
to
he
the
said
left
he
a
didn't watch
little
the
bit.
Oscars last night. He didn't watch that.
He was about
Hello, yes, I did. I watched the scene. I watched the part about when they did the dedication to sinners.
Oh yeah. Really dope. That's what we were just talking about.
Yes, that was dope. But wasn't that Shabuzi on the stage with them?
Yeah, that was Shabuzi.
Shabuzi,
yeah.
And didn't he have some derogatory things to say about Black American culture?
Shabuzi?
I don't remember. I don't think.
I don't remember that either, brother.
And didn't he say that immigrants built this country, and he on the stage with saying that was clearly Black American culture?
I don't know what he talking about.
You asking us like do you know?
Yeah, you tell us. I don't know what you're talking about.
You heard him say it?
I don't even want to hear about your negativity this morning.
Like,
Marty
damn.
Supreme was nominated 9 times and won 0 awards.
Damn.
Is white America outraged? What is white Twitter talking about, Lord? Okay. All right. Timothy Chalamet going to need somebody with Tourette's to scream cracker at the Baptist next year.
You stupid.
Damn, yo.
What's the moral of the story?
Man, the moral of the story is salute to everybody who won, man. Salute to Michael B. Jordan. Salute to Ryan Coogler. We didn't talk about Delroy Lindo. I wanted Delroy to win.
I want him to win too, yeah.
But Sean Penn, from what I remember, was good in one battle after another.
Yeah,
I don't want my feelings of the movie to take away from Sean Penn's performance. You know what I mean? Sean Penn was good in one battle after the other, so I wasn't. I didn't look at that and be like, oh my God, Delroy got robbed. I wanted Delroy to win, but I didn't look at it and say Delroy got robbed.
Absolutely, and Sean Penn is an amazing actor anyway. I've always loved Sean Penn.
And I just want to clear what he was talking about in the 2026 Grammys. He's talking about Shabuzi said that literally immigrants built the U.S. and gave America color. They said black people were mad. He said he got some backlash about it, and he said no, black people built the country, explaining his remarks aimed to honor his parents' sacrifices, and his parents are Nigerian. So that's what he was talking about.
What's wrong with that?
Well, some black people are immigrants. I feel like there's some black people here that were indigenous to the land, and there were some black people here who are immigrants, and they did use all of our labor to build this country.
Yeah,
right. That's what he was talking about. All right.
Well, salute to everybody, man. Salute to Michael B. Jordan. Salute to Ryan Coogler. Salute to the whole cast of Sinners, man. Yes, absolutely. And I you know, never mind. I don't want to even put that out there. But
yes, you do. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
No, he does not need to.
Maybe I do need to. Maybe I do need to. No, maybe I do need to.
What is it?
What?
Never mind.
Exactly.
Because I can't even I can't even say nothing. People will take it and put it as I don't even
y'all do that with me all the time. Go ahead, say it, hit it. Go ahead.
No, I won't.
All right, when we come back, it's the latest with Loren. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Loren becoming a straight fan.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on it.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
Brought to you by Top Dog Law
on the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
All right, y'all. So a brief update in Diddy's case. So in April, he'll be headed into court trying to appeal everything that is happening right now with his sentencing and the fact that he's behind bars. But he officially filed the appeal. And basically, he's saying what we've been talking about for the last couple months. His legal team is saying the sentence was too harsh. They're saying that the judge acted as like a 13th juror. The fact that the jury was allowed to know and think about the things that Diddy was not acquitted of, or that Diddy was acquitted of. So the RICO, the sex trafficking stuff, even though he wasn't found guilty for that, that was allowed to be brought back into conversation when the jurors made their decision. Diddy's legal team is saying all of this is not fair, and they want a judge of a higher court to either re-sentence him or completely just acquit, and let all of it go, because they're saying that this is wrong and that he's being over sentenced and over punished. And they keep talking about the fact that for other people in this situation who were found guilty of the Mann Act charges that he was found guilty of, his sentence is they're naming it as 4 times higher than what they've ever seen for anybody in this position. So
what's his chances?
If I'm being honest, based on what I saw in court, I think he has maybe 15% of a chance. I don't think that it's much.
How did you come to that number, Lauren?
Okay, so I'm just trying to put it in perspective. So let me. So the judge at the lower court, right? The judge's issue with Diddy wasn't that he felt he understood that Diddy, what he wasn't convicted of, he was not convicted of. But what happened, and people keep missing this point, is these prostitution charges were not just for random women. They were for women that we had heard testimony of prior abuse and all these other things. So the judge is saying one thing has to happen for another thing to happen. So in order for him to be able to get these Mann Act charges, there was a lot of force, a lot of fear, a lot of using
baby oil.
That too, right? So the number that I just said, I'm just trying to put in a perspective. If I'm talking 1 to 100, I just don't think that it's going to happen. I don't think that any court is going to look at all of the big picture of things, which is the physical abuse and all those things, and say, yes, go free. We believe you right now. And that was the judge's point in the lower court.
But then they tried.
His attorneys believe that he has a good chance, though.
I feel like they tried this 2-3 other times before, and nothing ever happened.
So what they tried to do was they tried to bring in this rule. I believe it was Rule 29 at the end of right before he was sentenced, where they basically said the prosecution hasn't proved their case, so this should be thrown out, or we should go back into court. And the judge was like, no.
I thought you said that the judge told him, don't ask me no more. Can you come home?
No, you can't. I mean, he's allowed to appeal by law.
Don't ask me no more.
I thought she did. Don't ask me no more. She was somebody exhausted
the judge acting like somebody disgruntled wife. Don't ask me no more if you can come back in this house.
I think what you're talking about, Jess, is he didn't get a bond and he wasn't allowed to come. Like, he wasn't talking about that.
Because I knew you reported something where it was like, no, don't ask no more. Okay.
He basically just told him, like, he's not going to let him go home. Like, remember when he was locked up and we were waiting for the sentencing?
Yes. Okay. It was something.
But yeah, you can legally appeal though. But yeah, that's the update there. So in April we'll be back in court and we'll see what happens. But I don't see it going well for him. I just don't think that with all the background stuff, any court is going to believe that with all his still access and money that might be there, even though it's less, and power, that this might not happen again. And that was the judge's fear last time. So we'll see what happens. But in other news, Jack Harlow, shifting gears a bit. So Jack Harlow is doing the rounds right now. He's promoting his new album, Monica. Have y'all listened to it?
I didn't like it. I think it's terrible.
Damn.
Okay, so I didn't dislike the album, but it's neo soul or his version of it. I just thought it caught me by surprise. Like, I know Jack Harlow does the melodies and all that a little bit, but it did catch me by surprise. But he's promoting his album, and he was with the team over at Popcast, the New York Times. They have a podcast.
I'm a neo soul junkie. I love the Jill Scotts of the world, the Erykah Badu's, whatever you want to call that genre. That ain't it, bro.
Yeah, that's
that ain't it. It just
some of the songs I heard I didn't love.
Okay, well, let's take a listen because the conversation that they had with him was about why he got into neo soul and all that stuff in general. He talks about recording music at Electric Lady, and for those who don't know, that like studio is famous. Like, you have Erykah Badu that has performed there, not performed but recorded there, D'Angelo, like all the greats, right? So he's like, I got the inspiration. I'm in Electric Lady, but they're asking him, as a white artist, you had the privilege to be able to just do neo soul, and everybody's just like accepting it. Black artists can't switch genres like that, and he said something that got people a little pissed off. He said he got blacker. Let's take a listen.
White rappers are afforded more freedom to change their genre. True or false?
I might have to think about that.
I'd like to hear your answer to Joe's question, but also then talk about what I feel is like the radical twist of what you have chosen.
Well, I'll piggyback off what John's saying. John's saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got black
music.
Yeah.
Deeper into blackness.
Yeah.
So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black music.
Who among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found.
Let me tell you something. I like Jack Harlow. I've met Jack Harlow. We've interviewed Jack Harlow. Jack is a nice guy. But I told y'all on Friday that this album made him whiter. And saying the music made you blacker is exactly why I said this album made him whiter.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that's something only you got to be really white to say that this music made you blacker.
And I know there are some people that are like, well, at least he, as a white artist, even if he's joking, he admitted, but he's made songs about his privilege.
He's very sarcastic when he talks.
You know what I mean? Like, he knows what he's doing a little bit. But what I didn't appreciate, and I watched the full conversation, and I like his music, but what I didn't appreciate was, I just feel like, I feel like me as a person that gets on the outlet every day, certain things and certain races and all that, it's certain things you got to tiptoe around, or like you can't say, or you just know that there's going to be some backlash about. I felt like he was a little bit too free. Like, he's around a bit too much. He's a little bit too comfortable to say some of the things. Like, he should have felt a little bit more cringe. It was cringe to watch. It was.
It was sarcasm and it was funny, but sometimes you swing and you miss with sarcasm. I do it all the time. Okay, I mean, you know what I mean.
But he's very sarcastic. He has a lot of sarcasm when you see the interviews that he's done on the Breakfast Club, or you seen him on the red carpets. He's very sarcastic when it comes to this stuff. So with him, you got to take things with a grain of salt.
But once again, as I said, that album made him whiter.
Grain of salt to white.
That album made him whiter. Okay, and saying that the music made you black is exactly why it made you whiter. And I don't like that whole conversation about black people can't switch genres.
Yeah,
we do it all the time. The music just has to be dope.
Yeah.
If it's dope, you will get accepted. Nobody when Kanye did 808 and Heartbreaks, it was dope. Okay, when Andre 3000 was singing more than rapping, and he did what he did on The Love Below, it was dope. Jack's stuff ain't that. This new Monica joint ain't just that. It's not that dope.
You can even take Beyonce when Beyonce crossed over
the
into
country.
And then she did the country.
It was dope.
The music was good, but y'all don't act like she didn't get pushed back. They told her she need to go learn more about country music before she come over here. Ain't nobody said that. About
and she still won Grammy. She won album of the year at the Grammys. Who cares?
But my point is that we know like
people look at it as a problem when black people switch genres. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but also too, I just think it's like the whole gatekeeping conversation and like should we gatekeep more or like because they tried to like educate her like she's not Beyonce. Like who are you talking to? That doesn't happen when a Jack Harlow does that. That's what they're pointing to.
Well, Jack's saying that he's more black and not gonna make black people listen. That's not gonna make more people listen. You know,
you got to come with hit records.
You got to be dope. If the music is dope, people would accept it. It's not dope because it ain't like he's the first white guy to do R&B. We've seen white dudes do R&B or neo soul before. So if it was dope, people would like it. It's not dope.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we got to wrap. Any accident, big or small, as we wrap, I want to remind you guys, Top Dog Law, they sponsor the segment. Shout out to the guys.
Salute to them. All right,
and
let's
speaking
get
of
to the
black,
mix.
happy birthday to Flavor Flav, y'all. He's 66.
Flavor Flav.
Happy born day to Flav.
Shout out to Flav.
Speaking of black, it's crazy, Jess.
Well, we got to get on this flight, Lauren. Let's go. It's the Breakfast Club.
All right, y'all.
Let's get to the
Safe
mix and we up
travels,
out of here. Peace. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Women's History Month. Who we repping today, Jess?
Today I'm honoring Aunt Terry Joseph from the iconic film Soul Food, baby. I wanted to honor her because when I was younger, I just thought that she was like the mean, stuck-up auntie of the family, but she was freaking stressed out from holding down the family and being unhappy in her marriage because she was depriving her husband of attention. And so he was sneaking around, walking on eggshells, trying not to upset her because she would blow up. And he was cheating on her. So look, she was the pillar of the family. Now that I'm an adult and I watched it through my adult lens, she was just financially stressed out. She was the pillar of the family, providing significant financial support. She funded her sister's bird salon and supported her family's needs, often acting as the family ATM machine. She was paying the majority of the bills and expenses for Mama Joe's house and medical care. And by the time she got financially tapped out and felt unsupported by her sisters and her husband, who cheated on her with her cousin Faith, she decided to sell the family home or whatever. Now, when I was younger, I thought she can't say the house, Aunt Terry being mean, but nah, she literally held everybody down, and they were so entitled to her money and to her success, right? And so that's why she was so stressed out, and that's why I wanted to honor her, because it's a lot of Aunt Terrys and a lot of families that don't get the recognition of always trying to hold everything together like the glue of the family, and then people realize, they don't realize that those women snap, and that's what she did. That's why she was always mad and stressed out. Because they always turned to her when they needed the money for something. And the whole time the house was saved because Mama Joe had money in Uncle Pete's room that we ain't even know about until the end of the movie. You know what I mean? So if Aunt Terry would have saved the house, they still would have had the money at the end of the day. And ain't nobody even know that. So Aunt Terry just,
Word.
Shout out.
Mercy. Okay, all right. Salute to everybody out in North Carolina. We were out in Charlotte this weekend for the Battle of the Bands. It was supposed to happen months ago, but because of the weather, we had a storm and shut down the East Coast. So this was the makeup day. So salute to all the colleges that participated. We had an amazing time. The bands did their thing. A lot of prep. They had to drive a lot of them bands in from Ohio, from FAMU came from Florida. So it was just really, really, really dope. So salute to everybody that put that on, and hopefully we could be a part of it again next year. Had an amazing time. Over 7,000 people. So salute to everybody in Charlotte.
Dope.
Now, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yes, and I want to remind people, man, that the 4th annual Black Effect Podcast Festival is happening April 25th at Pullman Yards in Atlanta, Georgia. We got some of the best podcasts on the planet that's going to be on that stage. The Drink Champs Podcast, NORE, DJ EFN, Reality with the King from my man Carlos King.
Carlos, what up?
Keep It Positive, Sweetie, with Crystal Renee Haslett. The Don't Call Me White Girl podcast with Mona. Jeff Teague and the Club 520 gang will be there. And the Grits and Eggs podcast, they will be on that stage as well. It's hosted by DJ Envy and Loren LoRosa. We got a whole bunch of panels, and we got the Picture Podcast booth, and we got the Black Effect Marketplace, all type of stuff. So go get your tickets at blackeffect.com/podcast festival, and we'll see you April 25th in Atlanta, Georgia at Pullman Yards.
That's right. You got a positive note?
I do have a positive note. The positive note is simply this, man. God has perfect timing. God is never early. God is never late. It takes a little patience and it takes a lot of faith, but what God has for you is worth the wait. Okay? Trust and believe. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.